welcome to the Norm Hyperbolic Filler. We're usually here to talk anime, video games, and movies. I am your host, X, also known as Young Morgan Freeman. And with me, as always, is my co-host, Kid Lewis.
Yo, what up, what up, what up? This is your boy, Kid Lewis, your favorite menace, back to another filler. And today is kind of special. We out here outside.
We outside.
We're trying to do the podcast in different locations for the filler, so we're not stuck in the hyperbolic
time chamber. Yeah, right.
Chamber, yeah.
Really.
So we're aging out here normally.
Right. 24 hours in a day.
Time. And of course, like always, we got our third Fred Kilimanjaro.
Captain
What's up?
Kilimanjaro, bro.
What's going on, y'all? Back at it again. This
Back
ain't
at it at the backyard, bro?
KO show, but
Yeah, we out here at the
live,
backyard.
and we outside.
Yes, we outside. So what's good? This is the filler. So this is basically a conversation about anything and everything. So no real subject here. So what's good with you guys? What you guys been up to?
Just doing trivia, bro. Trivia.
Oh yeah, talk about trivia, bro. How's that going?
This is what I do, bro. I do trivia 2 days a week. This podcast is a venture that I use to propel me into the trivia sphere. You know, so
Okay.
I've been learning a lot 2 days a week about the news, TV, movies, you know, and all these different things. So
Pop culture.
pop culture,
yeah.
you know, history. You do like 2 history questions. So that's just fun. It's fun to do.
That's what's up, bro. I mean, if people are interested in, what is it called? The hyperbolic trivia? Is that what it's really called? Or is it just regular trivia?
It's called Zimco trivia, but I
try to
I tweaked it.
I tweaked it to the hyperbolic trivia. So that's what I kind of announce whenever I do this trivia, the hyperbolic trivia. But,
that's
you know,
what's up, bro.
we don't have any questions about anime, video games, and movies.
No.
Some video game questions, but most of the times it's just movies, TV, and, you know,
Okay.
Trivia.
Should incorporate anime, bro. Like
You get that
anime
here.
shows.
I
Is
mean-
it just not as popular? People don't know the answers to it. It's
every
difficult.
couple rounds we'll do like a wild card question, and then we'll have like
Add a little anime,
Well,
flair.
we have geography or like, you know,
Geography.
or travel or food.
Geography of the
Oh,
Lee
some
Village
Jeopardy shit.
and the Naruto world.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Where is the Thunder Village located?
Which 2 villages are in between the Leaf and the Rain Village?
There you go. That's all the geography you need, bro.
He wanted me to write some questions, but if I write questions, it'll just be about comic books and anime, you know? So,
That's
yeah, but
what's
it's fun to do, bro.
So come check out X Young Morgan Freeman here at the Backyard Social Club.
Yes,
Social
sir.
Club?
Backyard Social. I think it's just Backyard Social.
Backyard Social. Here in Fort Myers. You want to check out X and meet him
And
in
Lil Walt
person.
Myers, Lil Pakistan, bro.
So what's up, Fred? What's up with you, bro?
What you do? What you got, bro?
What you got for
Captain?
us?
Shit, man. I mean, you know, just another day in the life, bro. You know what I'm saying? Another day in paradise, if you will. You feel me? Work, trying to pump these videos out, get some recognition up so I can leave my damn job and start making videos for y'all full time.
You just
know
got
what I'm
this
saying?
job, bro. What do you mean?
Right? You just
That ain't the goal, bro. That's just the sustenance. You know what I'm saying?
Your job ain't that bad.
No, not because it's
bro.
bad. It's not because it's bad. It's just I got goals. You know what I mean? So
I feel you, bro. We all got goals.
stepping stone.
And this is like, we're trying to make this like the stepping stone for people. You know what I mean? Especially for our friends.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's always been a dream of mine. For
put
this
your friends on?
podcast. Yeah, just to put people on. Like, you know, we got Oscar that does our video editing.
He's killing it with the video
And he's
editing.
doing his, darn best.
He does.
And he's killing
He's
it, bro.
doing it, bro.
a great job.
He
bro.
wants a job. His dream job is working for IGN as a journalist.
Yeah.
IGN.
IGN?
Nice.
Nah, bro. We're
That's
trying to
what-
overpower them one day, bro.
Go to
else?
Game Rant. Go
Game
to
Rant?
GameStop.
Game Rant?
GameSpot.
GameSpot, Game Rant, that's better than IGN?
Bro.
What?
Yo, don't get me started on IG. See, that's how you know you ain't up with local times, bro. You know what
No, I
I'm
know
saying?
IGN. So
IGN reviews are trash, bro.
you can't spell ignorant without IGN.
You say that all the time.
I say it all the time, Brad. So I'm up. What else is there out there?
Bro, Game Rant, GameSpot. There's a couple other ones too. Polygon. I mean, bro, there's so many options, but
I mean,
IGN just got the nasty stigma. I mean, they gave Wukong a trash review, man.
I mean, I haven't
I
played
haven't
it.
seen
I
the
haven't
review
played.
on that.
I haven't
what
seen
they
it
gave
either.
it out of 10.
I think it was like a 6.
6.
Goddamn.
Damn, they were.
What do
real
you rate it?
criticizing. You think they paid off?
We
Maybe
Some
I
of
don't
these
know.
producers pay them off to give them a good score.
So I'm not a fan personally of number rankings. I love numbers, but I don't like the number rankings. So here at the Hyperbolic Podcast, we usually do human, great ape, or Saiyan. And I kind of wanted to do a pass or fail, like just a human or Saiyan, but we have great ape in there. I feel like it's kind of a cop out, but
How is it a cop out, man?
because that's like a 7 out of 10. Like it's like,
but
yeah.
it's just like
But what if
some
something's
stuff are
not
I like-
shit, but it's not spectacular?
Then you
know?
have to absolve it by either declaring it as shit or spectacular. That puts the pressure on us
There's no
as
middle
reviewers to
ground,
be
bro?
like, because the middle ground is a cop out. It's all right.
I mean,
It's
I
all
don't
right.
know
it's
about
all right,
that,
bro. But if it's shit, it's shit.
Right.
exactly.
You can't.
But
you know
how
what I mean? And if it's
brave are
greatness,
you?
It's greatness, bro.
How brave are you to call something shit?
I'm pretty brave.
I mean, if you got a
I'm pretty brave.
podcast,
I'll let it be known,
you know
bro.
what I'm saying?
That's the whole point. It's for us to be honest with the readers.
Okay, bet.
We're not
So
getting
that-
paid to
So what
say
is
something we don't believe in.
what's Wukong
Right.
to you?
Wukong is good, man.
Wukong is human, great ape, or Saiyan?
It's saying.
Saiyan?
It's saying for sure. Like there is no. The only problem I had with it is in the beginning when I was trying to do my videos, like it started being weird and like checking out a little bit. But
Yeah.
that's like a known issue. Like I've seen other creators doing the same thing with the same problem. But after I stopped doing that, the game's been running smoothly.
Right.
Like ever since then, the whole time. It's an all around culmination of what you want in a game.
I've heard a lot of comparisons. Like it's always like God of War mixed with Ghost of Tsushima mixed with like another game. You know?
I mean, yeah, it's its own thing, but if you had to like put a box on it,
Right.
it's like playing a boss rush version of God of War. Except it's not, like how a boss rush, you literally just go from one to the next to the next. It's not like
Okay with
that.
Have you played Fury?
Yeah. Dude, that's what I think of when I think of a boss rush.
fucking love that game.
But it's almost like that, except there's, deeper story and interesting characters.
So you don't
and-
fight NPCs? You don't fight like a gang of
Yeah.
villains? You do?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why it's not a boss rush. There's also over 80 bosses in the game.
Wow, really?
So yes,
Wow, very
bro.
nice.
There's a lot of action. Like
So
back to
yeah,
back to
like
back.
there are times where you'll finish fighting a boss and then you'll fight one or two enemies and then you will run into another boss.
Right.
Okay.
Bro, I can't wait to play that game, bro.
And that's the thing too. For that game, I can't really give it an honest review. I mean, I'm just going off what I've seen on like TikTok,
You gotta
and
touch it, bro.
Instagram, but like.
Yeah, you can't review it without
gotta-
playing
yeah,
it,
without-
bro.
you gotta-
so I
gotta
can't
feel
even
on it,
say
bro.
like,
You know what
no,
I'm
that's
saying?
insane right off the bat. Like, I gotta play it myself to give it like an honest review.
You gotta
But for what I've
caress it, bro.
seen, it looks like a pretty good game, bro. It
You gotta-
really does.
you gotta feel
it looks
it, man.
compelling.
It does. But I mean,
And I know you usually don't go off what other people say. Like you want to make your own opinion.
right.
That's right. So I know, and I always say this, but we do reviews. So
Right.
besides our reviews,
Uh-huh.
I don't really like to go off reviews. I like to give my own review, and that's kind of like why I like to do reviews, because I can't really speak on a game without having played it. I can't
Right.
speak on a movie without watching it.
Yeah.
So we are gonna go watch Borderlands this weekend. A friend of mine, Gabe, shout out to Gabe, he heard your passionate defending of this
Oh,
movie,
boy.
and he was like,
wow.
okay, I have to watch it.
Damn.
So now we're
I-
gonna go watch
oh,
it. So
man.
You're turning
You're-
people, bro.
Gonna have to.
Yeah, your
gonna-
passionate speech is finally
your voice
capturing
has
hearts.
repercussions or whatever.
Apparently, all right.
Your
So
vibrations have
I've-
echoes.
So
I've
if
been
Gabe
heard.
doesn't like it, bro, is he gonna come after you?
He
might.
most definitely will,
He
and
will.
I'm gonna have to be ready for that. You know, what
He
I'm
will.
saying?
I mean,
but that
me-
comes with the territory,
That's
bro.
true.
Me
When
too.
you have a voice and a
Oh,
platform.
X is coming after the third.
That's fine.
If this-
That's
listen,
the third.
if-
brother.
listen. When you gotta fight more than one, that's just what you gotta do. You know,
This movie is
bro.
trash, Captain. I am fucking coming at you, bro.
Nah,
That's
bro.
fine.
As much shit as you talk about,
Frick,
I
got 10
attack
steps
you
on
over.
ground. He's
I
stepping on
attack you
ground,
over.
bro.
Devilman,
He's stepping on
Crybaby,
business
always.
when it comes to Borderlands.
So it's the same shit.
then I'll
I'm
let
ready.
you know.
I'm ready.
Damn.
What about you, Kid Lewis? What's going on with you, bro?
Yo, so I've been seeing that they did a mod for Wukong
Goku
already?
with Goku. How do you feel about that? It looked pretty nice.
Goku is Wukong.
Yeah, he
Right,
is.
right.
That is who.
A variation
That's part
of
of why
it.
I love it, bro. You get to use the power pole and everything. But
Yes.
anyways,
Yeah.
but
As Goku.
not
Like,
going into it like that.
It looked pretty cool, bro.
It's good, bro. It's nice. It's nice. It's. I know there's gonna be more mods coming,
Of course.
just
Well,
because of
it's
what
on
it is.
PC, yeah.
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 I'm surprised they went with Goku first and not Shrek, or like
No.
some sort of like,
Shrek.
bro, Shrek. They put Shrek in everything.
They gotta put. They probably will. They're
They probably
gonna.
will, like-
Shrek's gonna be one of the bosses for sure. sure.
I bet.
Oh, that'd be
bet.
funny, bro.
But you know, they gotta give homage to
bosses,
Goku,
bro, for real?
bro.
80 bosses?
Over
What it
80
says.
bosses in the game,
Wow.
bro. In the very first chapter of that game, I can remember at least 8, possibly 10, maybe even 12.
I'm looking forward to it, bro.
I'm looking forward to it too, man. I'm ready to buy the game. As soon as I fix my PS5, bro, that would be the first game I buy. Legit
As soon
shit.
as I finish
gotta be.
God of War Valhalla, I will buy that game.
That's
I feel
your
like
next
that's
game?
a pretty good segue into the game.
Yeah.
Because it's a similar feel. It operates in the same vein.
yeah.
You die, you know.
You go back.
You come back, yes.
Okay.
I mean, to be honest, I haven't beat Dead Cells.
I never even played Dead Cells, so
It's good. It's nice. I mean, you know, it's not Metroidvania, but it is just like, you know,
Of that
it's
vein.
roguelike is what I guess is technicalities.
Yeah.
But no, I like it.
right.
I beat Cuphead.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, that game's good as fuck, bro. That
Yeah,
game is
man.
super hard. I beat that shit
Fucking
though.
hard. I
I
remember
beat
when
that
we
shit
used to
so
play
decent. Oh,
that shit, bro. Shit pisses me off sometimes.
It's
I'm like,
one of
"God
those
damn it."
things. You know
I
what
fucking
mean?
love that game, bro. I love the style. I love how hard it is. I
It's one
love
of those like
the aesthetic.
kind of like arcade games because it's so fucking
Kinda.
hard. that
Yeah.
you're
That's what
always
it's made
constantly
after, you know what I
dying,
mean?
But you kind of want to keep pushing forward. You know what I mean?
I bet.
Hey, what's up?
Turns out we got a visitor.
We got a visitor. We knew this would happen. I am the trivia person. Which team were you? When'd you get here? Oh, how are you coming next week or? Okay, all right. Do you watch anime, video games, or movies? You do. There it is, right there. Do you want to shout out in the? Do you have any shout outs you want to give to your Ohioans?
Orange. Say it.
S. Calcaterra, SCALCATERRA.
There it is.
All right.
Follow her on Instagram right here live in
And
the
you
wild.
follow
yeah.
us, the norm. You know what I'm saying?
Follow us to
definitely
hear
follow
your
us.
to hear. We're talking about anime, video games, and movies. Perfect. We'll tag you and shout you out.
So what's good, man? We outside today, as you can see, having a great time. All right, so I had a quick question. So I was on Facebook the other day, and I saw a post
Okay.
about Mike Guy versus Baki
Okay.
Mighty guy.
Mighty guy.
versus Baki,
My guy.
and
Ooh.
everybody kept saying Baki.
Why you
No.
go my guy off top though? Let me find out because you don't know about Baki.
I know
So,
enough about Baki.
I feel maybe.
Look, I'm with X on this. I mean, I know, I'm
Bro.
not gonna say I'm an expert on Baki,
Mm.
but I know Baki.
So I know Baki knows how to fight, and shout out, this is a filler or whatever. We are gonna do a Megalobox episode for Hispanic Heritage Month,
Yes.
September.
Right.
So I've been watching Megalobox.
Right.
So as far as like fighting, I might give it to Baki. Close, hand to hand grappler. Baki the grappler.
Mike Guy, though,
But my
like,
guy, this nigga, if he gets out of the rink and goes at him, he's more agile than Baki. Or I think he can fucking kill him, bro. What
I
do you
think
mean?
Mike Guy has a lot of speed and power.
Speed, power. I'll even go as far as to say Mike Guy in the wheelchair will beat this nigga Baki. But go ahead. Give me
This is
give me
this,
in a wheelchair.
This is for you guys.
Give me the
by
rebuttal.
So
way,
you defending
because
Baki, right?
Go ahead.
You Baki
So-
team. Go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
I want to hear this, bro.
I am always very objective. I look at everything in its own standpoint, and I personally feel like you need to look into both worlds and essentially come to a common ground. Kind of like the death battles do, you know what I mean?
So you're saying if Mike Guy's in Baki's world, Baki wins.
Most likely, but in the world of Naruto,
Because
it's
not
just
like Mike
very
Guy wins
different.
because of chakra, even though I think
Essentially, he does though, because like that's what the 8 gates is. You understand? And he utilizes the 8 gates to get those moves off. Like if we're talking about Night Guy,
But if you take the 8 gates, I still think Mike Guy has the upper hand.
I think so too, bro.
Of course, give him the 8 gates. I think he will brutally kill Baki. No questions asked. If he can do
Yeah, 'cause
that
of the 8
to
gates.
Madara, one of the top tier fucking anime villains
I will say, like in a rock paper scissors, though, he only did beat Madara because
of the 8 gates.
because Madara can't absorb the 8 gates because he can
He-
absorb chakra.
Right.
but there is no chakra.
he's
when it comes to the 8
susceptible
gates.
to taijutsu.
Right.
Yes.
That's why he
So
declared
he's
him the
susceptible to
strongest.
hands.
right.
Exactly.
I can't dodge that. Hands are hands. That's
But it's
Right.
also worth trying to understand what techniques, because I don't know if y'all know about the certain techniques that Baki has.
Does he
what
have God
would
killing techniques?
he has the demon back? So the demon back is essentially like everybody in Baki is a human being, other than like Pickle.
So well, hold on, I want to rephrase that. So for me, Baki has the demon back, but that's because he's able to copy other people's techniques and perfect it. But technically, his demon is the demon brain because he's able to basically take everybody's technique and perfect it.
Yeah, I mean, so the demon back,
It's originated from his father.
right? It's a
He just
Hanma
copied it.
bloodline. He didn't copy it. He inherited it.
He inherited.
He got it from his grandpa. His grandpa gave it to his dad, and his dad gave it to him. The demon brain, though, he doesn't necessarily copy the moves. What happens is like he has like imaginary fights against either creatures or people he has gone up against, and he can utilize techniques that would best, that are best suited to fight them.
Or win that fight.
Right. And then he learns them, he perfects them, things of that nature. There are other reasons as to why I'm giving it to Baki. Like, for example, we don't know a lot about Guy's story, right? Baki is 18 or 19 years old, and he's been poisoned to essentially death. He has died before. He got severe brain damage. He's broken almost all of his limbs. I mean, this nigga's gone through a lot of shit, and his father is the strongest beast in the world. He's called the ogre. That's literally what they call him. He's the strongest animal in the world.
Sounds like Tekken.
Elephants.
It is kind of like Tekken, like that. The fucking father and son beef,
Bro.
it's there.
That's why I feel like you gotta watch Baki, man, because
So I
understand.
a Baki, because there's a Baki versus Kengan
Yes.
Yeah.
on Netflix.
You're right.
So
We were supposed to do a review.
we were
on
supposed
that.
to do a review, but now that we got Fred, I think we should do a review. So Eli gave me this. So okay, we're in the filler, right?
All right, go ahead for it. Yeah, bro, this is the filler.
This is the
Talk,
filler. So,
bro.
okay,
Speak
so
out loud. dog.
Speak with your mind, bro.
So we're workshopping these new video series that we're going to be releasing on YouTube. I have an idea for the hyperbolic spoiler where Lewis and I will go through and basically spoil new movies as they come out. You have to kind of know what you're going into. We'll do fucking big spoilers at the beginning. It's called the hyperbolic spoiler. You should know that we're about to spoil Alien Romulus or,
Whatever
Beetlejuice or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So that's what we're doing. So then with Fred, Eli gave me this idea for the hyperbolic rewind.
Rewind.
So
Okay.
you can be on this as well, Lewis, though, but where we would go back and review old movies as they become new, like Beetlejuice 1 as Beetlejuice 2 comes out.
Okay.
Or if
Well,
like
the Terminator anime is
right.
supposed to be coming out.
so we would review Terminator 1 and 2 for the hyperbolic rewind to catch on to that search algorithm for the new Terminator. So that's going forward. I'm looking forward to the hyperbolic rewind for Baki versus Kengan.
Also, this is still speculation, it hasn't been confirmed, but I think there were talks of getting Baki integrated into Tekken as well.
Well, we talked about that.
Yeah. It's a DLC
so-
kind of thing.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, it's all rumors and speculations, but that'd
Right.
be dope.
That'd be dope. But okay, so going back to because I feel like we kind of jumped off. So you feel that Baki has it, no matter in which world they're in,
I feel like it does depend.
on the world.
More or less.
I mean,
Take them away
Baki-
from the world.
But what
then,
about
man.
Baki with chakra?
But that's the point I was trying to make before with like, how would the techniques translate? Because if he just jumps into the Naruto world, then my guy is gonna give him hands no matter what. He doesn't know shit. He doesn't know about chakra and all
That's
that other
true.
bullshit. You know what I mean?
But my thing is just going off their
Base stats.
Yeah, like their base stats, their abilities. It's just a hand to hand. That's why I said take away the chakra, take away the 8 gates. This is just hands to hand ability.
Then it might go to Baki.
Then
bro.
might go back.
It might go to Baki.
I think Guy might only have him in the speed department.
in the speed department.
I feel like Mike Guy, not in the wheelchair, will have.
Crush him in the wheelchair, bro.
Shut your ass up, bro.
My guy.
Oh, broke leg ass nigga. He's got more speed, but as far as techniques go, how many techniques have you seen Guy use that
Right.
don't require the gates?
Right.
I've seen dynamic entry
So we're
and hidden lotus.
so we're
All right,
Rock,
talk about the video
Rock
games,
Lee.
maybe.
No, that is it.
So would Rock Lee have
And Leaf
a
Cyclone.
better chance against Baki than Mike Guy? So technically, Rock Lee has more fighting techniques. Because you guys are saying that Mike Guy depends more on chakra. I mean, he's able to use it better than Rock Lee. Rock Lee just depends on
Well, it's
Taijutsu.
all taijutsu, but it's a matter of the 8 gates. Like their fallback plan or their greatest strengths are the 8 gate releases. Like they have techniques and they have it's similar in the vein of Super Saiyan where they get to that level and then that's kind of their base, but not just to the same extent. But it's a matter of the techniques. It's a similar thing of how you can always fight somebody that's bigger than you as long as you know how to beat them. You know what I mean?
But is speed how you beat Baki?
No, but that's the point I'm trying to make. That's what the whole like phantom fighting thing is about.
But
like he
he's never
studies his
fought.
opponents.
He would never fight this opponent. I would feel like
Right.
Baki would probably lose the first round.
He would.
Because that's usually how his game plan always works.
Right.
If he has not seen you fight, he probably will lose to you, but then he'll come back and end up winning again because he
Right.
needs to see how you fight. So then when he goes train and does that shadow training, he
Right.
can envision you and then kind of like prepare himself for whatever upcoming moves.
So I think
Exactly.
then the
He can
math
counter.
is my guy wins the first round. Baki
I can see
trains,
Baki train.
and then like Batman, with enough preparation, comes back and beats my guy
He will definitely win the second round.
with or
but
without
it's
the wheelchair.
Would he win the third though?
Without the wheelchair.
Would he win the
But-
third though?
He would win the third
Why?
as
What are you
well.
talking about? We making movies off of this?
No, I'm just saying, man. No, it's a trilogy,
It's all
bro.
speculation,
it's a
bro.
trilogy,
It's all
man.
because what
I'm
is,
trying to make
it's
a
a
trilogy
tiebreaker,
here,
you know
bro.
what I'm saying?
Shit, man.
All right, well.
If they can do it for Demon Slayer, why can't I?
Nah, bro. I don't know, bro. I feel like Baki wins overall. I feel like Baki wins the second and the third.
You think
And
in the same movie where like Rocky, he loses in the first act, trains, they fight at the end, and then you give it to Baki.
essentially, bro,
Okay, well, there it is.
you know,
All right,
that's
man.
all I'm saying.
That's okay.
I ain't slobbing on my guy, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is.
Let's see, man. The other day I was having a conversation with one of my coworkers about Naruto. He said he just started watching Naruto Shippuden. He kind of likes it because it gives him kind of like Game of Thrones vibes. I know, right? It was kind of weird. And I was like, okay, well, what do you mean by that? He was like, well, he's like, Naruto is like the chosen one, the one that's supposed to like bring peace to the ninja world. But he was trying to like, he's like talked about Madara, he talked about Pain, and their ways of
He just started Naruto and he's talking about Madara and Pain and shit.
well, he started Naruto Shippuden. He just got done with Naruto.
I mean, that shit is all everywhere.
Yeah,
though, you know
and
what I mean?
so it's everywhere. So his thing was saying like that Naruto's way of bringing peace was wrong
Wrong?
because and I agree with him because I feel like Naruto never brought peace. His talk about him finding a way to bring peace to the world without any more wars and innocent deaths and whatever, because that's what Pain wanted. And that's technically what Madara was trying to achieve. Of course, Madara was trying to achieve by putting everybody into a genjutsu and put them to sleep and put them in this utopia dream world.
He was gonna kill everybody, bro.
Yeah, bro.
They were gonna die, bro. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, technically
So-
they were turning into the Matrix,
So
where they were powering.
Right. Right. So I disagree. And I hate filler, and I stopped watching Naruto so many times because of the filler. But in a filler episode, the guy in a different village is pissed at Sasuke for what he did, as far as like the village or whatever. And Naruto is sticking up for him. And this guy is just beating the fuck out of Naruto, just beating the shit out of him. And Naruto's not fighting back.
He's just taking it. Yeah, he's taking the beating for Sasuke.
So that is a distillation of Naruto's approach to giving peace, because at the end of the day, the guy just like got tired and he's like, okay,
So he
I'm no
wanted to be
longer
the
full of
punching
hate.
bag for the world.
Right. And that's Naruto's way of taking on the pain of the world instead of saying, oh, there's no more pain. He's like, I'll take it on so you guys can continue to live. Almost
Right.
like fucking
Jesus.
Attack on Titan.
Right.
So he wanted to be Jesus.
Yeah. I mean, what?
I mean, yeah.
Tell your friend, does he have an issue with Jesus?
No,
Prodigal
it was
son,
just his
bro.
approach,
Prodigal
man.
son, bro.
And then he was talking mad shit about Sasuke too. He was just saying like
everybody talks shit about Sasuke.
he
bro.
said that
I
Sasuke's
like
story
Sasuke,
was
bro, but
boring
I
as
don't like him
hell,
when he's fucking emo.
and the
Spent a long time
whole
being emo, bro.
Yeah, I know.
the whole vengeance story of Sasuke's was just boring as hell.
Yeah, the one time that I did like Sasuke was when he found out about Itachi being, and this is spoilers for Naruto. If anybody's watching Naruto, just watch it, bro. Just watch it.
Still watch it, yeah,
He
man.
finds out about Itachi, like, oh, Itachi wasn't really the bad guy. He was actually trying to protect the village because the whole Uchiha gang wanted to destroy the village. And then so I found out, me and Sasuke found out this information at the same time. So I'm like watching it and I'm like, damn, I forgive Itachi. So then Sasuke's like, you know what? Fuck the Leaf Village. And I was like, what? Why? And then he explains, like, you know, they fucking did that shit to my brother. I'm killing the Leaf Village. And I was like, damn.
Well, let's fall back.
That's a
Let's
good
fall back.
character moment.
It wasn't
It is,
all
bro.
the Leaf Village, bro. It was really Danzo, man. That nigga was pulling all the strength
Yes
from the
and
shadow.
no.
But without
You know what I mean?
Donzo, the Uchihas take over the Leaf Village.
Would they
Right.
have really
Yeah.
taken over?
Yes,
Yeah,
They
they're
were
the
being
strongest.
pushed out, man. How do you expect?
That's how it started.
How do you
though.
expect them to
That doesn't
feel
change the
after
fact that
they
they-
said, like, yo, you can be part of the village, but you got to be in the outskirts because we don't fuck with you like
Because
that.
Toby Rama did that shit. He
Right.
he essentially started all this
Well,
bullshit,
yeah.
really.
Right.
But you know what I mean? So
Right.
you're like, and then on top of that, you got Danzo pulling
second
fucking
Hokage?
strings.
Yeah.
You got the third Hokage basically following what Danzo is saying.
Yeah.
He was being manipulated by Danzo, bro. I don't
To be
care
honest.
what anybody says. The third Hokage was literally being manipulated by Danzo.
Right.
Danzo
right.
was literally whispering all this shit to the third Hokage.
And he ain't
the third
stand up
yeah.
enough. He did a little bit of bullshit here and there, but he ain't
But at the end of the day, at the end of the war, like the internal war, the civil war,
Silver Warrior.
then the Uchihas take over the village.
They would, bro. They would because they all got fucking shot in
They
guns.
kill all
Yes.
the Hokages and then what?
I mean,
Then they
if
take
there
over the
was-
village.
If the Silver War would have happened and ended,
Right.
I don't know how much of the Lee Village would have been left.
Right.
But the same thing I would say for the Uchiha clan. Like, I feel like they would have perished too. There wouldn't be much about the Lee Village left. Enough for like maybe neighbor villages would have been like, let's just take over the Lee Village. They're down in the dirt right now. Might as well take them down while they're on the floor. You feel
Right.
me?
Right. And
And I think the
wouldn't.
Lee Village would have been done for.
No. If the Uchihas, even if half of them are dead, and all of them are dead, even if half of them died from this village war, they would have fucking KO'd the Sound Village, the Mist Village, anybody who was trying to, like, you know, take over the Leaf Village. The Uchihas are fucking dope, bro.
I mean, I'm
The
not
only
saying-
the only
They're
person who could
conquerors,
kill the other Uchihas was
Is an
Itachi.
Uchiha,
He was an
yeah.
Uchiha.
He was the prodigal son of the Uchiha.
Yes, bro. So I mean, taking it back
That's why they
to
had to
Naruto,
kill him, you know?
I do agree to an extent that the ideas to like bring the village to peace was kind of muddled because of all
It
these
was
different
muddled.
like, you know, entities. But no,
But
Naruto
it was
the best, bro. What do you
thrown
mean?
away because I felt like the story was leading to, well, Naruto Shippuden was leading to Naruto trying to find a way to bring peace within all nations, within all villages, right?
Right.
And then it kind of diverted when we started introducing the whole alien stuff, you know, the outside.
That's at the very end, though.
But yes, but that's where the diversion came because I feel like at the end of the day, they didn't have an answer for Naruto. Naruto didn't have an answer. So they just diverted from that mission and decided to like, okay, now we have one common enemy, right? And then they did the whole end with Sasuke and Naruto fighting at the end, blah, blah, blah. And then I would say, let's move
Yeah.
on to Boruto.
Right.
Is there still not wars going on?
No, they all got the same
So-
headband.
No, well,
They all got the same headband.
so
We're all on the
okay.
same
It's
team.
still- they're not all on
So,
the same team, bro.
let me.
There will always be, like Madara said, bro, there will always be conquerors and there will always be people that need to be conquered.
Right.
Well, there's people
Right.
who are always looked down on. You know what I mean? So they always have a feeling to, you know, or zealots or whatever the case is. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because that's just what it is.
Right.
But like,
You can't get rid of that, bro.
right.
You can't.
You take a stick and you break off the left side. You can't get rid of the left side of the stick. No matter how many times you break it, there's always going to be a left side.
What if I just buried the left side?
Then you bury the whole stick. That's you sound like Madara. So you sound like Pain, bro. Put everybody in.
Pain arc was
Everyone
the
will
best,
know.
bro.
Pain.
Pain arc was the best, bro.
Yeah.
I
Who was right, Pain or Thanos?
Pain
Thanos?
was very emotional and
he had a lot of hate, bro.
Thanos,
Thanos.
whatever, was a lot more methodical and like very cut and dry about what it is. You know what I mean? That's just the schism of it. Like, they both have different ideas, and I would say one is more right than the other, Thanos, but you know.
He's more right.
He was well right, bro. Pain was
They're both
emotional, man.
Like, there is no moving around that, but it's a matter of, well, if we cut everybody, you know, if we cut the pop in half, we'll
but how
be
many
good.
times do you have to do that? You have to do that every, like, even if it's 1 billion years, you have to keep doing it.
Yeah, but at least
It's
it's
not a
1
permanent fix.
billion years, bro.
There's never a permanent
It's not
fix,
a permanent.
though.
It would
You know
never
what
be
I
a
mean?
permanent fix. Same thing with Attack on Titan. It was never a permanent fix. It was bound to happen again. The cycle was bound to happen. You can't break the cycle. It's an unbreakable thing, bro. That's just what it is. But if you can delay it a million years, you know what I mean? That's a million years, bro.
I don't know, bro. I go the hero's route, bro. You die a hero, you
I
live
mean,
long
too,
enough to
but-
see yourself become the villain, bro.
Yeah, man.
But
I
you
mean,
have to be a villain, bro. There's always that. You need that necessary evil sometimes, bro.
Yeah.
In
No.
order to
No, it's true.
You don't
I
think
mean,
so?
Heroes
you
all
can't
day.
do good
Nah,
without
bro.
shadow work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You think so?
Well, that's why
I do like
Naruto has
Sasuke's
the
new,
fox and,
I like
you know,
Sasuke's new role as
the
like
shadow
the
Kage.
shadow
the shadow
You know what I
Kage.
mean?
Yeah.
You know,
You just-
I'm okay
yeah,
with
bro.
that. Not for me. I'm okay with it.
Yeah, man. But I feel like a lot of that shit is coming because I've been watching too much Game of Thrones, bro. This whole like game piece chessboard, everybody has their own objective and who's gonna come on top.
It's
and
the
who's
Game of
not.
Thrones.
I love it, bro. I
Yeah.
love it, man.
That's what it
It's a
is.
big
It's a
thing.
game for the Iron Throne.
Yes, bro.
Fuck
Fuck
that
never
shit.
any
Fuck the
truth.
Iron Throne, though.
Fuck that shit, bro.
Fuck the Iron Throne. Because to me, if you don't got dragons anymore, then what's the whole point of trying to kneel down to one person, bro?
You can kill dragons though.
The dragons already... Okay, well, we know the dragons came back, right? But throughout the time that the dragons were missing, they still kneel to the one king,
Right.
right?
Right.
Cool. But when they brought up the fact that the only reason we were kneeling down was because we were afraid of the dragons.
Right.
That was their main weapon to keep us enslaved, technically, right? But now they're not here. So what is to say that I can't be the king of the West, the South, the East, Northwest, the village, the rivers? Who's gonna stop me? Your dragons? What dragons?
Swords and steel, bro.
But that's okay. So there was still a war between
Right.
every north, south, and east, and the you know what I mean. There was still a war.
Right.
But
A
the
war
thing is
of
that-
steel.
Of steel, yes,
And all
and
that.
that's how it was. I get it because now you don't have dragons. You can't just be like, well, we're just gonna lose because they have dragons. There's nothing to fight a dragon, bro. These
Right.
motherfuckers are gonna come from the air, shoot fire, destroy our village,
Kill
burn
everybody.
us to ashes. How do we fight that as humans? You get what I'm saying? What, we're gonna throw a goat at it and distract it and try to stab it?
I can write a number of ways how you can do that.
So that's what I'm trying to say, man. But I do love this Game of Thrones, bro. I'm like,
Damn, you like it now?
I like it.
Damn, you like it, bro?
I like it.
Damn.
I like it.
You're in the
I know,
second season,
man.
or
No, I'm on season 4 now.
wow?
I've been pushing through it.
Damn.
Bro. I'm
Nice.
pushing hard.
I mean, bro, because you like House of Dragons. So how the hell did you not like Game of Thrones?
I don't know how.
Bro, I,
don't know
just
how that
couldn't get
happened.
on it when it first came out. I just couldn't get behind it.
And it was
bro.
hyped.
It was-
and everybody was talking
yes,
about
yeah.
it.
Everybody
but I
was
mean-
talking about it. It was so overhyped, and every time I gave it a chance, I just could not get on.
The
it.
hype train isn't always a good thing either, though. You know what I mean?
For me, it's not. For me, the hype train has a negative effect to me.
Right.
If a lot of people like it, I'm like wary about it. But with Lewis, it's not like that. Like he will let himself go into it if people like it, but he still didn't like it.
Because I give it a chance. If everybody's talking about it, and I mean
Everybody was talking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted to give it a chance. I want to see what's all about.
And he still didn't like it.
But I did not like it. But now I like it because I feel like I got that back history
Mm.
of
With,
the
with the House of
Valerians
Dragons?
and yes, with
You
the House of
understand.
Dragons, you know
Wow,
what I mean?
really?
So I got a little bit of a back history. So now that we're in the future,
Right.
I can kind of better understand the references when they reference House of Dragons.
That's
You
pretty
get
cool.
what I'm saying?
I feel it.
No, man, I'm glad you're liking it because I did. I mean, I didn't dislike it, but I didn't watch it because it's not my genre. But then my boss really likes Game of Thrones, so I was like, all right, I'll watch it. It's pop culture. It's like the fucking most popular thing in the world right now. I'll watch it.
So
And
did you like it?
I did like it. I did
Okay.
like it. So I'm glad you are also liking it. You know.
But somebody brought up the fact that after season 5, everything is made up.
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
Because
God.
they ran out of, well, the books weren't done. So
Right.
I told my friend when he told me that, I'm like, bro, that sounds like Full Metal Alchemist.
It is Full Metal Alchemist. Yeah, we talked about it in the Full Metal Alchemist episode.
I'm like, that's just Full Metal Alchemist, bro.
Yeah,
I'm wondering now that the books are done, why not?
the books are not done.
They're not done?
No.
Oh, shit. But are they further ahead to like maybe revise season 6, 7, and 8?
No. George R. Martin, I don't want to say he's lazy, but
He knows what he wants, bro.
he has no interest in finishing his books, bro.
Well, because
There's no interest.
HBO did butcher the damn series already.
did,
so
Yeah, but he fucking stopped writing that shit way before they even butchered it. He stopped writing it when they were in the height of it.
Well, yeah, but they took him out of like inclusion.
Nah.
I feel like yes.
No, man. The reason that the people who, adapted it had permissions to adapt it was because they guessed the ending of Game of Thrones.
And they guessed it right.
They guessed it right. So he was like, oh, who is, I know Lewis is watching it, so I don't want to spoil it. But he was like, oh, who is, and they guessed it. And they're like, okay, you can write it. You can adapt it. Then they fucking did it, and then they stopped at the same time that he stopped. And they're like, okay, well, we can't take a hiatus, so we're going to keep going. And then it just fucking fell off, bro. It fell off the cliff.
Yeah, and some people told me to stop at season 5. They're like,
I told you to stop. I
wouldn't.
told you could stop at season 5 just because it's the end of the season. And each season, I mean, they kind of ended on a cliffhanger. Even when you finish the show, it ends on a cliffhanger. But, you can kind of say, okay, I'm done with this.
Damn.
Just because of how good it was up until a certain point. But like Fred said, if you are interested in spin-offs and things like that, because they are going to do spin-offs, then I would say just fucking push through it and just be upset with the rest of us, bro.
Be upset with the rest of us. Be
Do
a
it,
part
bro.
of the upset team.
Yes, bro.
Join the hate train.
man.
Join the hate train, bro.
No, but I could kind of see it as the author, bro. I mean, he did write a fucking magnificent book.
Yeah.
But,
And to give credit, they
mu-
adapted it very well
Uh-huh.
up until a certain point, because not all of that shit that's on the show was just from the book.
Right.
Like, they did add their own breath into it. So,
I got you, man.
It's a mix of
Shit.
both.
I'll be lazy too, bro. After
Yeah,
writing
right.
all that shit, bro, give me a break, man. I need a break.
but bro, my G, if you're a writer, that's all you have to do. That'd
Yeah,
be like
but
if you showed up to work and just didn't want to work for 3 years.
Fuck, but you got paid enough to take those 3 years off.
All right, well, then
You didn't think he got a nice check from HBO?
he did.
Okay, then I'm gonna take a couple of years off. I
Yeah.
don't give a fuck about HBO unless it's in the contract that says I gotta finish the book.
There's a theory that he didn't want to compete with the show. So he wanted to wait for the show to end before he starts writing it.
That is a thing, though.
You did bring that up about what anime was
Certain
it that he was
mangakas feel
competing
that way as
against the animation?
My Hero. My Hero, the manga artist, was competing against his anime. But that's just how it goes, bro. I mean, it's
Yeah.
different entities, but
True that, man. Well, we outside.
we outside.
Definitely come check out the Backyard Social.
Yep.
And definitely check out Xavier's Trivia.
Trivia Tuesdays,
Every Tuesday. And
7 to 9, free to play. Battle back-to-back winners, prizes at the end of every round.
You heard it here. And yeah, man. So this has been the filler. Next filler is gonna be at a different location.
Let me say, I was
we won't-
reluctant, bro. I was kind of like, bro,
But you have
why the
fun.
fuck would we record anywhere besides the studio
Why
where we
not?
have all the control?
And now
So
we
why
have
not?
1+ listener.
We made one listener, bro. But next time, the filler is gonna be in a different location.
Yeah.
It's always gonna be undisclosed until the day it comes out or we post
Right.
it on Instagram because
And
we
it-
just don't want people
Pop up.
to pop out. And,
Right.
we are trying to be professional and record a podcast here for you guys. But we do like it when people come up and just kind of ask us questions.
Yeah, I don't mind.
It's something that me and Xavier talked about, just randomly.
Go into places and just, because our setup is pretty mobile.
Yes.
So
So for sure. Don't forget to listen to us. We're on Apple Podcasts. If you guys hear us on Apple Podcasts, make sure to give us 5 stars and leave a complimentary sandwich review, which we'll read off every other episode on the Hyperbolic Podcast regular. The
Feed.
filler is just more like just fucking talk and shit talk and just let our thoughts go free.
It's a nice Monday, man. If you wake up on Monday dreading to go to
Today's
work,
Tuesday, bro.
or
today's Tuesday. We're releasing on Sundays now.
You didn't let me finish.
Oh, sorry, my bad. I was like, damn, Fred, you're a day behind.
We're releasing
man.
on Sundays now.
All right, so as I was saying, when you're on your way to work and it's Monday and you just don't have shit to do,
Right.
just throw the podcast on. Listen
Throw it
to
on,
us, talk
Yeah.
shit.
Even if you have
Great
something
time.
to do, just
You know what I'm saying?
that's like
Listen to us
this
on
is a
repeats,
background
bro.
kind of conversation,
Put,
bro.
put us on mutes and play the podcast.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Yes, sir.
Listen to us while you grub. You know what I'm saying? All that.
All that, for sure. Anyways, man, this was a great time. This was fun. It's good to have all you guys out here. We definitely had a blast. We're gonna do this more often. And like we say at the end of every episode,
Tune in next time for scenes from the next episode of the Hyperbolic Podcast.
and we're out. Deuces.